We're gonna talk about how to make it yours. I'm gonna give you 3 easy paths to be able to not only find your dream home, but also how to achieve owning that dream home. And stick around to the end of the video. I'm gonna go over the path that my wife and I are going on to achieve our dream home. Come along, let's go.
Number 1, investing your money in the stock market. The stock market averages a 7% return per year. So if you take your income, and maybe if you're married, you take both of your incomes if you're both working, figure out how much money you can save per month to invest in the stock market. And at the end of the year, after investing in the stocks, you can then see on a 7% average return how many years it's gonna take to get to your dream home. Now this is gonna be different depending on which individual's watching this video. Some people are gonna want a mansion with a pool in the backyard. Some people are gonna want a small 3-bedroom house on a cul-de-sac. It's gonna be a little bit different as far as the dream house that you're looking to achieve, as well as the jobs you're working on, how much money you can save every year in the stock market. Because if you think about it, if you're only able to save $200 a year, add 7% to $200, it's gonna take you a long time to get to a dream home. Save $10,000 a year in the stock market at a 7% return, give it 10 years, depending on what house you wanna get, you're gonna be able to afford that dream home pretty dang quick. So the easiest way to invest in stocks is going to be in a 401k. If you don't have a 401k at your company, then you can download apps like Acorns. You can go into Fidelity. Even your local bank may even have some investments you can look into. Step 1, the easiest way, any extra money you can find, invest it in the stock market, invest it in collectibles, invest it in things that are going up in value that are assets.
Second path to getting to your dream home is gonna be flipping houses. Now, I don't mean traditional rundown, it's disgusting, dead rats everywhere, mold everywhere. I'm not saying you have to flip a house like that. You could do something way easier. Look for new construction communities that are in prime locations with good schools, buy the most affordable house you can, live in it for a couple years, make it pretty, just like the model homes you see in these videos today. Add things to the wall like shiplap, put a nice backsplash, add some color tile into the showers. Do some things where when someone comes into that home, they're gonna fall in love just like they do with a model house. When you're upgrading the houses, you can add things like boards on the wall, things on the ceiling, boards on the ceiling, different kind of fans and light fixtures. Do things just like the model houses. And if you're confused, don't know where to start, just go walk some houses on a weekend. Let the people know you're there just to get design ideas, take some pictures, go back to your house and copy it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. What happens is when you own that house for a couple years, you on average get a 3% or larger return. Thing is the house, depending on where you're buying it, say if it's a $300,000 house, that's $9,000 just in 1 year that you made. So if you just stay there for a couple years, $18,000, and then on top of that, if you added some more value to it, you're gonna be able to sell it for even higher than what you did before. And if the builder's still continuing to build out, they're gonna be raising prices over time. So now your model is not just appreciating on its own, but you're also able to compare it to the builder who's now selling that same model for more money. You're able to sell it typically $50,000 plus more, even just a few years later after purchasing it. Because you lived in it 2 years, it's tax free. So you can take that money, go to the next house, and just keep on doing the same thing. What you want to look for is big builders in the top, go in the Builder 100 list, look at the top 10 builders, and you want to look for the neighborhoods that have the best school district, the best location. That way, essentially a guarantee you're going to make money. This is a great path where you can not have to get your hands dirty in a moldy, disgusting house, even to something that's brand new, add some value, live in it for a couple years, continue with the plan, go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. And hey, depending on what your dream house is, a house with a giant pool or that 3-bedroom house in the cul-de-sac, you're gonna be able to either pay that house off cash or get into your dream home with the pool a lot faster than you think.
Third path to get to your dream home is going to be a little old-fashioned. Working your job, saving money in a savings account. I get it. It's extremely boring. And truthfully, it's going to be probably the longest path to get to your dream home. If you don't feel confident you can fix up a house or add some boards to the wall and paint it and make it look nice and pretty, or you don't feel that putting your money in the stock market is something that you feel comfortable with, that it's very confusing and it scares you, and you say, Steven, I don't want to invest in the stock market. I don't like it. I don't want to buy collectibles. I don't want to fix up the house.
okay, well, this is a path for you. Work your job, save every penny you can. At the same time, you need to be looking for a higher paying job and also working a second job at night to where you could have more income coming in every single month. You can put into a high yield savings account, not a stock market account, it's a high yield savings. That way it's going to get you typically on average 4% a month return just by leaving your money sitting in the account. It's a safe way, it's a guaranteed way. You can just save money every single month. And again, depending on what dream home suits your family, that money year over year is going to keep on climbing and climbing and climbing. At a certain amount of time, depending on what house you want to buy, you will be able to achieve your dream home simply by working your tail off and taking the extra money you have and saving it in a high yield savings account. Maybe this is your dream house. This is actually my Airbnb property located in St. Augustine, Florida. This is the bonus path that my wife and I decided to take. We purchase a property, move into it for a year or two. Later on, we decide to move to another house in a different area. Sometimes it is complicated when you have to sometimes you might have to switch a job, or you get transferred by a job, or you have to have someone come live with you. It needs to be a reason why you're moving. But if you do it this way, you can move into a home, get the best financing terms because you're living in a primary residence. When you move out, you just rent it out. By doing it this way, you're able to collect a lot of houses because when you buy primary residence, you only have to put down typically 3 to 3.5%, maybe 5% at most. So you don't have to put down as much money, so you can get into a house and then move on to your next house very quickly. What's great about this strategy is it can take a little long, just like path 3 can take long, right? Saving. You're gaining the equity 3% per year appreciation on average. You're having the principal pay down on the house you're living in, plus the one that you rented out. And as you get more and more houses, imagine the point where you're having, say, 10 houses getting 3% per year, 10 houses having principal pay down of 5 to 10,000 per year. Your wealth is growing so fast, it's all passive. What's really awesome that I think is it's a bonus if you're someone like me is the fact that you can also help people, and you're being helped because someone else is paying off the properties, right? But you're also able to help families. Maybe their credit's bad and they can't find a rental, or maybe they have a situation where they can't come up with the cash to get into an apartment and they have kids. Hey, you now have multiple properties where you can offer someone who maybe is having a hard time in life right now, and then in turn, they're also changing your life. This is the path that my wife and I chose to take. We're happy with it so far. It's working out great. No matter what path you take, I know you're going to be successful. If you work hard, you have a great attitude, an open mind to learning. I'm so excited to see where your future goes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see next.